I'm going to show you guys 10 easy ways to draw certain things much easier and save a lot of time and a lot of stress. So you guys try drawing hearts. Can be a bit annoying, right? Trying to get both sides even in this kind of nice kind of flow. Doesn't always work this way. This is not how you do it. Try this. Draw a circle, duplicate it, draw a line down the center. Draw it down as far as you want, and just from the end of it, just draw this line up until you connect to the edge of the circles, like so. And then boom. Perfect heart every time. Ever tried drawing a spider web and you're sort of doing your lines around the outside? Can be a bit annoying trying to get everything nice and even, you know, you kind of go like this. One was up too long, the other's too short, and you kind of get this unevenness. Don't do it this way. Get yourself a circle. Get yourself a second circle. Get yourself a third circle. Get yourself a full circle. Draw a line down the middle. Draw another one across. Draw another set in the middle. And then lastly, another set just in the middle. The more you make, the more segments you're going to get. Erase the middle section if you want. I prefer not to have that. Normally but not at the elbow or something like this. Turn down the transparency on the circles. And then zoom in. And just make these semicircles now from each one of these. Now that everything's nice and evenly spaced apart, you're going to get a nice, even flow.
Sure.
And just like that, we have a perfect spider web. If you want to shade it in, just work out one of the corners. And shade down from there. Just do this for all of them. Yeah, and voila. Perfect spider's web. The easiest way to draw a nice classic old school diamond. Bring yourself a line across. From the edges, bring it down so you've got a triangle. Bring this up like so. Bring in your lines just here. I normally go so you've got 3 segments. Bring a line across. So this is roughly halfway between these bits. Connect those lines there. Connect those in the middle. And then just erase what you have on top. Really easy, classic old school diamond. When it is ready to draw a really cool classic lightning bolt, try this. Get 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line. 2 lines across, 2 lines across, 1 line across. And just on this one, just put a little line just here and here. Now, really simply, we're going to bring this line from here to here, from here to here, from this one down to this point, this one to this point. Bring a line across. So you go 2 across, bring this line down to that first bit there, come across 1, come down to there, come across 1 space, bring this down to the end, and just from here connect up that line just there. Perfect lightning bolt. What a really cool way to draw some nice classic traditional and sort of Japanese style flames. Try this. Create a U shape. Go a few little U shapes just off. Try to have it so the spacing is roughly the same between these gaps. Now what we're going to do from that, from the top bit just here, I'm going to curve this line down, make it a bit wiggly until you kind of get to the next point. Connect there. Just going to have these wiggly lines coming around it, keeping it nice and thin, don't go too thick. Just keep repeating this process, just really simply. Just remember to keep those lines nice and thin. Same motion, nothing complicated. Just repeat that motion. And just curve around the bottom parts. Like so. Turn off your guideline. Start the inside. Get yourself a bit of colour. You have it. Some nice classic traditional kind of flames. Really simple way of just drawing a nice classic traditional kind of rose. Just a really basic one. Get yourself like a little oval shape. Just turn down, it's going to be our guideline to work around. So start on the edge here, we're going to curve around, curve into it, and leap around. And then from this side, just curve out and around like so. And then from this line, curving around this edge, you've got to just start a little bit earlier. Just go curve, leap, 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 leap. So we've got a bud, and then just divide all 5 spaces on the outside. So go line there, line there, line there, and one little bit above. And then all you're going to do is just create a wiggly line between these. And use that as your guideline. You can't go wrong. That's simple. If you want to draw a nice classic old school kind of chain, start with a rectangle. Just duplicate it a couple of times for a couple of chains. Draw yourself a line between them. Just like this. And then cut them in half. So draw a line in between each one like this. And this is going to be our basic guideline for this. So now just real simple, we're just going to draw another line on the inside. Evenly spaced just around the edge. So you're basically creating a border pretty much. And once you've got that done, all you need to do is just create some curves around these edges. And then we have this line in the middle. Just curve into each one of those little points. Like so. Turn the transparency down. And now we've got our guideline. Go around that inside edge. Start to put little lines in there for the detail. And then when you have this little center line across, very similar, it's going to put a line halfway through and just use this guideline. So it's going to curve up, lip around it. Like so. Then just duplicate your segments, put them where they belong. Just erase anywhere it overlaps. And boom, some nice classic traditional chains. Struggling drawing waves? Want a nice easy way to do them? Try this trick. Start from the bottom. It's going to create curve, curve, curve. And then on this one, we're going to create an S curve. I'm going to go curve, curve. And again, S curve. And this one's going to bring a loop out like this. Just kind of repeat this motion to kind of get this motion. And it's important to try and get this kind of negative space in between. Turn transparency down. And then choose this as a guideline. So now I'm going to curve around it. Just every now and again, just throw a little bump. Just keep going around them. Turn off your guidelines, and boom. Some nice, simple, easy waves. Want to draw some really easy, traditional kind of clouds? Try this. Get yourself a circle. Duplicate. 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 Turn transparency down. Now use this as a guide. Just draw your lines down about halfway down that circle. Now boom, you get a perfect cloud every single time. Struggle drawing leaves and want an easy way to do them? Here's a real simple way to do it. Give yourself a guideline to begin with. Create this shape. Wider here, shorter here, longer here. Create a little V shape just up the center. Now from this, a little line, curving up to the top. Turn the transparency down. And then realize you have 4 parts. You have a stem, outside edge, top base, and inner lines. So we have, I'll do a little line just here. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. All you need to do is just learn to divide it up, and it makes things dead simple. So we're going to take our top part. So we're going to just put a nice kind of teardrop shape in this, like so. So we're giving our top part a shape. Our inner V shape, we're going to bring this up and just make it a little bit different there. I'm just going to bring the V shape to roughly around there. The outer edge, you basically want to have some kind of repeating pattern. So you're going to bring your lines repeating like this, coming around that shape all the way down, or bring in a nice kind of pattern that is separate. So you can kind of go like this down. And then decide if you want to have lines on the inside. So here I like to have lines coming up and in between these little sections just here, like so. Then turn off your guideline and give it a perfectly good leaf. That's simple. Hope you all super, check out stuff. On a program puppet, I'll see you next time. Peace.